selected games. $1,000 will go to top entry each week. And if you guess all 6 in the right order, grand prize of $50,000 could be yours. Plus, hundreds of dollars in free bets will be awarded to players who come close to a perfect score. Go to your account and try the King of the Weekend free-to-play game. New to BetMGM? Download the app today and make weekend football even better. Only at BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. Must be 21 or older. Michigan only. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help. Excludes Michigan disassociated persons.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, this report brought to you by Supercar Wash. A couple of minor accidents on the drive this morning and pretty clear on most of the other freeways. Heading out towards 275 southbound at Ecorse Road, it crashes on the right shoulder. 75 southbound at Dixie Highway in Oakland County, another accident. Supercar Wash gives you unlimited chances to keep your car clean. Wash every day at any 11 locations for just $14 a month. It's quick, easy, and contactless with free vacuums and hand-on drying. That's $14 a month for unlimited. Drive up and sign up at Supercar Wash. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
The first bet on season sportsbook app is up to $5,000 risk-free, people. So much is about the idea. Thanks to those being too wonderful and magnificent. I don't care how awesome this makes me. I'm doing this for the people. So just download the app, and that first bet is up to $5,000 risk-free. Season better app for the people.
Must be 21. Offer valid in Michigan only and for new players. Paid and bet credits. Terms and conditions apply. See Caesars.com/promos. Gambling problem? Call the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services Gambling Disorder Helpline at 1-800-270-7117.
It's October 2021. I'm David Hall from Hall Financial. Mortgage interest rates the lowest they've been all year. It's your second chance to refinance. Call Hall Financial today to see if you qualify for our low appraisal 8-day close. Our commitment to speed and client service has earned us nearly 4,000 five-star reviews. Start your refinance today. 866-CALL-HALL or chat with us at callhallfirst.com.
Hall Financial, NMLS ID 1467435. Equal housing lender.
Get stylish, durable flooring for your home that will last a lifetime. And get it installed with help from Lowe's. Get Stainmaster Pet Protect carpet starting at just $199 per square foot. And Pergo Wet Protect laminate starting at $249 per square foot. Both with limited lifetime warranties. Order now, only at Lowe's. Home to any budget, home to any possibility. Install available, in-store only, and independent contractors. See Lowe's.com for details and licensing. U.S. only. See Lowe's.com product detail page for more warranty information.
After 20 years on the same sideline, Tom Brady and Bill Belichick meet this weekend at some opponents. It's the GOAT QB versus the GOAT head coach, and you can be part of the epic showdown with unbelievable odds on FanDuel Sportsbook. Right now, new customers can win $125 on a $5 bet if either team scores a touchdown. That's right, 25-1 odds on any touchdown anytime during the Tampa-New England game. Offers like this are one of the many reasons why FanDuel is the #1 rated sportsbook in America. It's easy to use, safe and secure, and there are fast payouts. Sign up for the FanDuel Sportsbook today using the promo code Doug and make your first bet one for the history books. Don't forget, use the promo code Doug so they know that we sent you. Must be 21 or older and present in Michigan. New users only. $10 first deposit required. Must wager in designated offer market. Maximum bonus $125. Restrictions apply. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problems? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help. FanDuel Sportsbook is the official partner of 97.1 The Ticket.
It's the Home and Auto Bundle Extrafesta Save-A-Thon, the annual year-long event where you can save big by bundling Home and Auto with Progressive. So big that we're kicking things off with fireworks, a monster truck battle, a fighter jet flyover, and it wouldn't be a party without the Home and Auto Bundle Extrafesta Save-A-Thon dancers. You can't really hear them, but trust us, they are working it. So come for the fun and stay for the savings. Only at Progressive's Home and Auto Bundle Extrafesta Save-A-Thon.
Hey, it's Jim Esiason. When you have your own business, you basically have to do everything. That includes hiring, which can become a second job. That's why there's Indeed, the all-in-one hiring platform that makes it easy to attract, screen, and interview candidates all in one place. With smart tools like Instant Match, you instantly get a list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed fit your job description the minute you sponsor a job. Spend less time sifting through resumes and more time saying you're hired. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Pro football season's here, and Pro roofers save valuable time with Beacon Pro Plus. Beacon Pro Plus works 24/7 for material ordering, order history, and automated promotion tracking, so you
products even when working remotely. And now, order on Beacon Pro Plus and get a $175 gift card and a chance for a VIP Pro Football getaway. Gear up and raise your game with Beacon Pro Plus today. Build, score, and win at BECN.com.
Do you have an opinion? Of course you do. Call the D Las Vegas 97.1 the Ticket Studio line at 248-539-9797. The D Las Vegas, the home of Detroit sports in Vegas.
The Detroit Lions face the Chicago Bears at Soldier Field. Lions game day begins Sunday at 10. Live from the BetMGM Sports Lounge at MGM Grand Detroit on 97.1 The Tickets.
Last night, the Tigers defeated the Minnesota Twins by the score of 10-7. Nico Goodrum with 2 home runs. Jonathan Scope hit a home run, and Turk Skibble gave up 3 home runs. He's second in the league in home runs allowed. That is a problem that needs to be stopped beginning this next year.
If Monroe was healthy,
I know.
he's probably third.
You're right. It's funny because I mentioned this yesterday. I said he just has to hope he's not Matthew Boyd. It's crazy. By the way, in other baseball news, games yesterday, the Yanks beat the Jays, so their magic number for the wild card is 1. The Orioles beat the Red Sox, 2 out of 3. So and the Seattle in play. So right now, Seattle and Boston are tied for the second wild card spot. Seattle is home against the Angels, and the Red Sox. The rest of their 3 games are against. The Yankees are going to play the Rays. Also, the Giants and Dodgers both won. San Francisco's magic number is 1. And the Braves beat the Phillies to win the National League East.
My condolences to you. I know you're broken up. And don't forget the Jays just 1 game out of the wild card, and they play Baltimore this weekend.
That's right, so hopeful. But the Jays lost 2 out of 3, but that was to the Yankees. And the Bengals over the Jaguars, 24-21. And a field goal at the horn, as they say, which makes no sense because there's no horn in football. All right, and Wings winning preseason 6-2. Here's Heather.
All right, so the Luke Bryan concert that was held about 2 weeks ago in Livingston County has now led to a COVID outbreak. So the health department has said that 27 people have tested positive for the virus after attending the concert, and overall there was about 20,000 people there. So of course the department is now urging anyone who was at the concert to go get a COVID test and also just monitor themselves for any symptoms or signs of COVID through October 3rd. So for the next couple of days, just watch out for some symptoms. Plus, if you did attend the concert, they say you should probably wear a mask in public just as a safe precaution.
Now, I wonder, were those people vaccinated?
Well, this concert was held at one of those big, it was somebody's farm.
I know.
This wasn't at a big, I'm guessing probably, well, we'll never know unless they come forward. I'm guessing
Because
vaccines were not required to attend.
No, I'm sure they weren't either. But my point is that, I've been in stadiums, whether it's Ford Field, Michigan Stadium, Spartan Stadium, with more people than that.
Yep.
And we haven't heard any, super spreader.
Right.
So what are you saying, Stoney, that COVID is produced by country music?
No, I'm saying that it's kind of weird. Maybe it's just coincidence, but if these people were not vaccinated, maybe that's I don't know.
What music do you think produces the most positive COVID cases?
Well, we had some COVID cases at the Faster Horses big
That's
festival.
country too.
That's
Yeah.
country too.
Oh, it's got to be country. Oh, we're breaking news.
Oh, yeah.
Watch out for that country music. You won't have to watch out for any country music at the halftime show of the Super Bowl this year because that will not be existent. In fact, they just announced the performers because there's more than one performer this year at the halftime show. It's going to be 5 incredible acts. We've got Dr. Dre, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, Snoop Dogg, and Mary J. Blige are all going to perform. It is going to be a pretty epic show. It's going to take place at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles on Sunday, February 13th. And of course, this big announcement notes that the show is expected to be, quote, 12 minutes of unforgettable greatness. And now, between all 5 performers, they have 43 Grammy Awards and 19 Billboard #1 albums. So they've got a lot of great hits on their hands. And Dr. Dre says, quote, the opportunity to perform at the Super Bowl halftime
stadium, and I'm like, I love this choice for a music act. Halftime's going to be unbelievable, but it's going to suck for me if Stafford's there. I hope he's there as a fan and not a player.
349.
No, I know.
I know, it's taking between your left.
Go Cardinals. Let's get him, Kyler Murray.
My goodness.
I'm sorry. Consumed with it.
So there's a man that was on a recent American Airlines flight that apparently needed to get off of the plane as quickly as possible because as soon as it landed in Miami, this guy opened the emergency door and then walked out onto the wing. He walked out onto the wing while the plane was still moving. So as it actually reached the terminal, officers were called. They arrived at the scene. This guy told police that he just wasn't feeling that well, and he was taken into custody and then also taken to the hospital. So as of Thursday morning, he was still in the hospital. So I don't have any word yet on if he's still there and what he's actually suffering from. But surprisingly, despite all of the unusual incidents, there was no delays for all of the other passengers on board. So they were able to get off the plane and continue on with their days without any other issues. So pretty crazy, though, to witness that.
Yeah, I'd say.
I mean, that's what I've never seen anything abnormal happen on a flight. Nothing from a meltdown, a breakdown. Thank goodness I've never seen a fight or anything like that. But to see somebody opening a door, like were people trying to stop him, I would love to have seen what actually went down, what he was saying when he was opening this door.
See, I think it all depends on where you go, right? So I've flown to Vegas many times.
Yeah.
I know you guys are flying to Vegas very soon, like I think this month, right?
Yeah.
So the flight to Vegas, every flight should be like that. Everybody's happy, people are boozing, people are excited. Nobody has any time to get in trouble because people want to get to Vegas. Now the way back sucks.
The booze can get you in trouble.
I mean,
sometimes,
fair,
too.
but it's a great drinking experience. You're going to Vegas. Now when you're coming back broke, it's a different story.
Yeah, that's true. It's a different story. Different story for sure. This is pretty cool if you're looking for something fun to do with the whole family this fall, this winter. A drive-in movie theater is coming back to downtown Detroit for a second year, and it starts in November. So this is the Monroe Street Drive-In, powered by Imagine. It will reopen on Friday, November 12th, and it's going to feature some new things this year. It's going to have expanded seating, so there is going to be some outside seating as well. Obviously, you can sit in the vehicle that you drive there in to watch the movie, but there's going to be like pods for bigger groups of seating outside. There's going to be artwork and so much more. They say it will host showtimes every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and Sunday evenings through the spring. So there's going to be a lot of time for this. It can hold up to 62 vehicles, 26 outdoor seats. Tickets are $20 per vehicle, and you can go and reserve them online starting on Tuesday, November 9th. So not that bad for a movie, right? Like, especially if you can fit your whole family in a car for $20. I think that's pretty good.
Yes.
They're going to release movie titles and showtimes on a weekly basis, but they're going to be family-friendly movies. There's going to be restrooms on site, warming areas, so if you are sitting outside, there's an area for you to go get warm. And last year they did this, and it was a huge success. A lot of people were looking for something different to do, especially during the pandemic, to go out and do things safely with their family. So they're hoping this year it will be an even bigger success. And it would be pretty cool to go to, I think, especially as a kid. I would love this. I remember going to one drive-in movie. I don't even remember what the movie was, but I remember getting out and my dad sitting me like on the top of the vehicle, like sitting me on the car, and I just thought it was the coolest thing that I was sitting on a car watching a movie on a huge screen. So for a kid, I think this would be very, very fun.
Yeah, I remember we took the girls to drive-in Plymouth. Copyware.
Oh, yeah.
It was great. I remember going back as a kid with my
I
parents.
was just about to say that was like your stomping grounds back in the day, drive-in movies.
I wouldn't say no. It wasn't. I didn't grow up in the 50s, but in those days, they had speakers. They had put in the hook onto the window, basically. Yeah.
So now it's a radio station, right? You just tune your dial into whatever the frequency is. That's cool.
I saw Animal House many times I saw that movie.
Were you sober?
No.
I think so. Why would you?
This is pretty awesome. A Macomb County woman made her husband's dream of becoming a millionaire come true. I'm sure this was also a dream of hers as well, but apparently this was one of her husband's biggest dreams. This 67-year-old woman recently purchased a scratch-off lottery ticket, and she won the top prize of $2 million on a scratch-off.
Nice.
So awesome.
walked down right next to him and said, "You could finally call yourself a millionaire." And he was obviously very excited. So she chose the one-time lump sum payment of $1.2 million. She says they're going to share it with the family and save the rest.
Now, if you're the minor clerk, if somebody comes up to you and says, "Can you tell me if I won?" and you know they won big money, do you just do the unscrupulous thing and say, "No, sorry, not a winner. I'll throw this out."
I wonder if that's ever happened.
Oh, it's got.
Well, I was just thinking, I've never won. I think the biggest prize I've ever won on a scratch off is about $30. And I wonder if this clerk could see exactly how much she won. Maybe once it gets to a certain amount, it just says, "You got to file a claim," and it doesn't actually tell you. I have no idea.
You have to file a claim, you're going to win big money.
There's a lot of times
I guess so.
you put the barcode of your lottery ticket under the little thing that they have there. It'll say winner or loser, or not a winner.
Mine always says loser.
But mine says not a winner, or somebody says winner $4, something like that. I think the most I ever won is $10.
See, yeah, I scanned my hand the other day. It just said loser. Yeah, I thought it was weird.
All right.
Big time loser.
Thank you very much, Heather.
Not talking about the lotto.
We'll see if the loser will join us in making the picks correctly, because we're doing pretty good this season. 97-1 the ticket.
What's up, everybody? Nick Costos here with the Bet River Sports Betting Minute, brought to you by Bet River Sportsbook, Detroit's hometown sportsbook. Week 4 Pro Football Sunday, New Orleans a 7.5-point favorite over the New York team in blue. Total in this game is an extremely low 41.5. Now, I have no interest in betting the total here, but the total being so low actually helps the big underdog in this game. And we saw last year New York team in blue be valuable when they are big underdogs. They don't always win these games, but they are able to keep these games close. And I don't think New Orleans offense is anything to write home about. I'm not saying the New York team in blue is going to win the game, but I definitely think they can cover this number with an extremely low total. So the play for Sunday in New Orleans, let's take the New York team in the NFC in blue plus 7.5. That's it for this Bet River Sports Betting Minute, brought to you by Bet River Sportsbook, Detroit's hometown sportsbook. Check out the latest lines today at betrivers.com. I'm Nick Costos. Keep it locked here for more throughout the day. Must be 21, playable in Michigan. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117.
Hey Detroit, USA Today Sports Plus is the new sports app that puts the fans first. While others are at the press conference, we're in the locker room with more reporters in more cities than any sports news outlet. Get the latest scores, stats, and standings, and enjoy interactive experiences as well as group chats with our award-winning sports writers. If you're a fan of football, you need USA Today Sports Plus for this coming season. Download it from the Apple or Google Play stores today. USA Today Sports Plus. Fan harder.
Stop dreaming and start driving with a low auto loan rate from Community Financial. Low rates and no application fee mean you'll drive away with a payment designed to fit your budget. Get started today at cfcu.org.
My grand opening is tomorrow. Can I get custom posters printed today?
It's possible with Staples Connect. I need to promote my new curbside pickup service. Also possible. Staples Connect can help your business grow with custom printed sales and marketing materials. Now get 20% off signs, banners, or posters when you spend $75 or more. Explore what's new at your local Staples. Staples Connect, the working and learning store. Ends 10/2. Exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/signage for details.
Microban 24 protects against Staphylococcus aureus and Enterobacter aerogenes bacteria, but does not provide 24-hour protection against viruses. Every time you touch a surface, you leave behind bacteria. Use Microban 24 sanitizing spray to keep surfaces sanitized all day. Spray on hard surfaces to kill 99.9% of bacteria and viruses initially, including the virus that causes COVID-19. Microban 24 keeps killing bacteria for 24 hours, touch after touch. When used as directed, Microban 24, touch after touch, it doesn't give up.
Fall is just around the corner. And what comes with that? One of the greatest sports ever. I'm talking about football. From the first snap of the game, you're hooked. Every pass, every play, every interception keeps you wanting more. We jump up and cheer as loud as we can every time our team scores a touchdown. There's nothing better. So sit back and enjoy the best time of the year. It's been a tough one. We all know that. So cheer a little louder. Enjoy that grilled burger or dog. Tailgate with your friends and celebrate the greatest sport created. You've earned that.
Your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers are changing the game with the all-new
Jim Costa did. All right, we begin with college football. We go to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the big SEC game. Well, there's two of them, but this is, I think, a bigger one. Alabama, a 14.5-point favorite against Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss, and a big Heisman game possibly from Matt Corral. Mississippi is 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 against Alabama. Mississippi scores tons of points. Alabama's defense, it's not what it used to be. I don't care. The hook might kill me. Give me Alabama. We go now to the one, the only, John Jansen.
That's correct. I believe that was kind of unofficially done in some capacity in the mid-2000s. Yes, Admiral Akbar is their unofficial
mascot. Much better choice than the Confederate flag.
You guys took it next level.
I know. All right, Riggs.
This one's easy for me. Lane Kiffin always plays at least offensively tough. I think Mississippi, I'll take those points in 14.5.
All right, let's go to the Gov.
Tough game to pick here. I don't know what Mississippi truly is. I watched a lot of their game against Louisville, and they look good. Haven't seen them since, but you know what? There's an opportunity here. Alabama, this is one of their lower point spreads in quite some time. Usually it gets to 17. I'll even go to the SEC title game last year, which Florida I thought was a really good team last year, and the spread in that game was 17. Now, I will take a lower than normal point total here and take Bama to cover.
What was Florida 2 weeks ago? At Florida? What was that spread?
It was about the
14.5.
Yes. Greg.
I know.
Well, this is a tough spread to figure out. I really don't have an idea of what it is. I'm not really good at betting. So let's go to some people who are good at betting. BetQL's proven data analytics help you become a better sports bettor. Get smarter to beat the books. Download the BetQL app or visit BetQL.com today. They've got this as a 5-star bet. They've got Alabama laying the 14.5 points. They think the Crimson Tide should be closer to 21 points.
Yes, I get it.
With the smarter people than me, I will go with Bama.
Wow, I don't work for BetQL, but they pretty much said what I said. It's a spot to get Bama at a low point spread.
You know you have to wait till the game's played out, right? You can't say you nailed it before the game's played.
I just said I nailed BetQL.
All right, we next go to Spartan Stadium. It's homecoming Saturday night. The Spartans favored by 11.5 over Western Kentucky. John Jansen, who you got? Big Red.
Big Red, the mascot of Western Kentucky. That big grimace-looking dude.
I love Jansen's picks. These are very entertaining. And Stoney doesn't get any of them.
I know. Let's go to Rieger.
All right, this one, 11.5 seems like a lot of points, right? However, you look at Western Kentucky, they're number 2 in the nation in passing, but they're number 1,000 in every other category of that team. Michigan State gets right after the close one against Nebraska. Michigan State blows them out at least by 17. So I'll take Sparty and I'll give the 11.5.
Go.
Touchdown.
I'm lukewarm on this, but I'm going to agree with one Jeff Rieger here. I think Kenneth Walker Jr. could really, or the third, could really have a huge game here, like a 250-yard type rushing game. I am concerned about a backdoor cover here with Western Kentucky's passing game, but I think the Spartans will keep them in check. 38-24. It's going to be so hard.
Right.
Well, I don't like this pick that I'm going to make once Gov quote scores. That's never a good sign. But what have we heard this whole weekend? Western Kentucky could be a sneaky tough game for Michigan State. You know what happens more times than not when we get that talk all week? Their favorite wins by a gazillion points. Spartans!
All right, Western Kentucky 5-1 against the spread the last 6. The Spartans at home 3-10-1 against the spread in their last 14. Western Kentucky 426 yards per game passing. They give up 224 yards rushing. This is going to be a tight one as far as the spread goes. I'll take the points this time. Give me Big Red at 11.5. All right, next game. We'll go to the House of Horrors.
rain. Weather could be a significant factor. I looked just before we did picks. Heavy rain, locally heavy rainfall possible. It's going to be ugly.
Ugly, ugly, ugly. And those are the picks for this week here on 97.1 The Ticket.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, this report brought to you by Michigan Department of Health and Human Services. A look at the drive this morning. There is an accident 75 southbound at Ortonville Road. It's blocking the right shoulder. Then be prepared for some slowdowns through the work zone on M53 Van Dyke Freeway between 18 Mile and M59. Have you gotten your COVID vaccine yet? Find yours at michigan.gov/COVID vaccine or text your zip code to 438829. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
Jared Goff joins Carson Anderson Tuesdays at 10:30 on 97.1 The Ticket.
If you're dealing with old sports injuries, arthritis, or joint pain, if you've been told that you possibly need a new hip or a new knee, pay attention because I want to tell you about Strafe Orthopedics. Dr. Brand and Dr. Fleischman are Michigan's top hip and knee robotic joint replacement specialists with 2 convenient locations. They've got one in North Bloomfield, the other one in Southfield, and they offer affordable, minimally invasive treatment for joint pain, robotic hip and knee replacement, which comes at no additional cost and will have you pain-free, enjoying the rest of football season within days after surgery. And if you're nervous about seeing a doctor, Strafe is offering free monthly Meet the Doctor events. The next event is a free dinner with Dr. Fleischman, October the 7th from 6 to 7 p.m. at the Sports Club on Haggerty Road in Livonia. Dr. Michael Fleischman will share treatment for joint pain and robotic joint replacements. He is terrific at explaining everything. Don't miss it. You can register for the free Meet the Doctor event by visiting strafe.org or call 855-STRAIGHT. That's 855-STRAIGHT. Strafe Orthopedics is committed to you.
This is from our Science with an Odyssey Sports Minute. Last Sunday, 5 games concluded with what NFL films called fantastic finishes. Atlanta's Younghoe Koo, Green Bay's Mason Crosby, and Las Vegas's Daniel Carlson all hit game-winning field goals as time expired. So too did Baltimore's Justin Tucker. His walk-off three-pointer from 66 yards out broke the all-time NFL field goal distance record. Tucker's now 16 for 16 in final-minute field goal attempts. Overall, he's converted 90.57% of his tries. In other words, he's the most accurate place kicker in NFL history. Can't wait to see what he does Sunday in Denver's thin air. The Chargers will shoot a game-winning field goal late against the Chiefs, and Justin Herbert threw a go-ahead touchdown with 32 seconds remaining. Bottom line, folks, it's an offensive league. The defenses really don't have any chance, and it's amazing how easy it is for elite quarterbacks to take advantage of the rules, and poor cornerbacks, of course, and move the ball right down the field at will. Anderson, Butler, I'll put our science.
We all know the soothing scent of Vicks Vapor Rub, the comforting scent families everywhere have come to trust. Whether you had a pesky cough and couldn't go to sleep, or you just needed a loving touch of care to help you feel better, Vicks Vapor Rub has always been there. It always made you feel better, and today, still does. Reach for Vicks Vapor Rub and wrap yourself with the calm and soothing relief only Vicks Vapor Rub can bring. Vicks Vapor Rub, trusted soothing vapors, always there for you.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? So your wipers are streaking? It might be time for a new set. We've got a great deal to help you get the job done and get ready for that rainy fall weather. Right now, you can get a $15 AutoZone gift card when you buy 2 Bosch and Vision wiper blades. And we've even got more ways to shop. Just order online with our free same-day store pickup or next-day delivery. Start your job today at AutoZone.com. Restrictions apply.
Finally, football season is here, and you know the drill. We've talked about it, driving the length of a football field 55 miles an hour blindfolded. It's a terrible idea, but it's what people do every day because they're texting on their phones. Make sure your family's covered. Call Mike Papura, 877-734-2200. Get the best life insurance on the market. He will handle it. You shop for the best deal, 877-734-2200, or on the web at nvphealth.com. And remember, National Benefit Plans would like to be your health and life insurance agency for a lifetime.
DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. DraftKings is kicking off another week of action by giving all new customers a can't-miss offer. Bet just $1
on any football game this week and receive $150 in free bets instantly, no matter what. And this football season, all customers can swing big with DraftKings same-game parlays. Same-game parlays allow you to combine multiple bets for a bigger payout. This week, place a same-game parlay on any NFL game, and you'll be credited up to $25 if your bet loses. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code 971THETICKET to receive $150 in free bets instantly when you place a $1 bet on any football game. That's code 971THETICKET this week at DraftKings Sportsbook.
If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services Gambling Disorder Helpline at 800-270-7117. 21 and over. Michigan only. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for full terms and conditions.
Starting stronger starts at AutoZone, where they've got battery solutions in the form of free battery testing, free battery charging, and replacement